Good morning, pizza people. Honestly, listen, I don't even want no intro in this video, okay? Because, I think we should all just take a second to, honestly, talk about how trash My Villain Academia has been, right? And, honestly, this is one of them things that I honestly feel like I'm genuinely angry about because, the fact that this is honestly probably the best arc in the My Hero Academia manga and anime, and they decide that oh, you know what, we're just gonna fumble it, okay? We got this whole arc that could probably revolutionize and probably bring a whole new fan base into our series because we decided to flip the whole genre. And you know what we did? We're just gonna fumble it. We're just gonna throw it everywhere, bro. Honestly, it feels like Studio Bones. I know animators, they work over the clock, right? And I know they say oh, they're basically abused in the industry, right? They're, it's hard to be in animation because animation takes so many steps, so many keyframes, so much doing this and that, right? And I know it's hard, it's difficult, but at the same time, my God, at the same time, my brother, can you believe the fact that they honestly just completely sold? It felt like they didn't even try. They tried harder with the Class 1A versus Class 1B fights than they tried with the My Villain Academia. And that's honestly a disgrace onto My Hero manga and anime, a disgrace, a spit onto the My Hero Academia community, bro. And even when they go ahead and say that they're ahead of schedule and then they still decide to fumble it like that, bro, it angers me. It angers me heavily, okay? Because I'm so sick if Listen, this has me worried, okay? Because when the war arc drops, we need the best animation, episode by episode. I don't want no flashbacks. I don't want no dilly-dallying. I want straight, good animation, okay? Y'all was making that Class 1A versus Class 1B fight look sexy, okay? Y'all was making it look like them kids was really on one, bro. Y'all made it seem like them kids was, the strongest characters in the series, bro. And just for y'all to, give, back to the series and give, Shigaraki and Toga and all of them, I can't even show, full frames of animation or else I'll get taken down, okay? Especially since I'm slandering them. But y'all just gave them little keyframes how y'all did with the what's it called fight with the Lemillion fight, bro. Y'all literally gave that man a little slideshow for a fight. And I get it. It's hard to animate, and sometimes with certain things it kind of helps to add to the moment. It did kind of help with the Lemillion moment, but for this it really didn't help. I get you have to censor it and make it less gruesome, but this ain't hidden. It's really not hidden on nothing, bro. I want an explicit version of My Hero Academia immediately. I can't stand, I don't think I can sit idly by and just listen and sit by as they just slander and take a full dump over the series that I call greatest of all time of current new gen manga. I honestly feel this is definitely one of them rants I just need to get out because I feel really disrespected by the way that they ended up treating this manga / anime, bro. Honestly, this is one of the best arcs in the series. My Villain Academia, when you was reading that manga wise, live, bro, literally live. I get you have to censor it and I get you have to do all these things, but you could censor it and be way more clever with it. With this, it just feels it's a little bit more lazy and it's not hidden on nothing, bro. Honestly, My Hero Academia, it's kind of falling off, at least season 5, bro. If season 6 the war doesn't hit on nothing, honestly, I'm never watching that anime again, bro. I'm so glad that I decided to pick up the manga and I've been reading it for the last couple of years because honestly, I would rather see good art and drawings by Horikoshi weekly, by the way. Weekly. This man is doing double spreads back to back weeks, by the way. But this isn't about the manga pages, okay? I would rather see those type of drawings weekly than to see animation that gets good for one episode or for an arc that doesn't even matter and then they go back to not even trying as hard, okay? Even though they say that they're quote unquote ahead of schedule, bro. And I get it, animators work hard, but honestly, I don't see the work here, bro. It's not hidden on nothing for me, bro. My Hero Academia, that arc deserves so much better, bro. Horikoshi, bro, I don't know what you have to do, but if you gotta go up to Studio Bones and just kind of start running ones with everybody until they start drawing and animating the scenes and manga panels that you put so much heart, sweat, and tears into, right? Then you gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Because honestly, I wouldn't want to let my manga go outside like this. I'd be angry. I'd be blowing up the offices right now, bro. Wait, that's not a threat, by the way. I'm just saying, I would just be going off, bro. Because honestly, I feel my anime deserves better if it's hitting on something the same way that my manga drawings are hitting on, bro. Honestly, Studio Bones, I don't know what's going on up there. Everybody's on Twitter been complaining about it. You gotta be seeing the tweets and people editing you and sending emails to asking you what's going on with the My Villain Academia art. Honestly, Season 5 of My Hero Academia is low-key a flop because they put more focus on Class 1A versus 1B than they did on My Villain Academia. My Hero deserves better, the fans deserve better, Horror Culture deserves better. My name is Time Pizza, and I will see you pizza people later. Peace.